Salary and net worth of Isabel Sanford. At the time of her passing, American actress and comedian Isabel Sanford was worth $3 million. August 1917 saw the birth of Isabel Sanford in New York City, and she died in July 2004. She played Louise Jefferson in the television series All in the Family from 1971 to 1979. From 1975 to 1985, Sanford portrayed Louise Jefferson in the television series The Jeffersons. In addition, she starred in a number of movies such as Sprung, The New Centurions, Lady Sings the Blues, Up the Sandbox, The Photographer, Love at First Bite, Original Gangstas, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, and more. TV shows like The Carol Burnett Show, Bewitched, The Mod Squad, The Bill Cosby Show, The Mary Tyler Moore Show, Kojak, The Love Boat, Reading Rainbow, Roseanne, The Simpsons, and more featured Isabel Sanford in their episodes. She was honored with a Primetime Emmy in 1981 for her work on The Jeffersons as Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series. She received a star at 7080 Hollywood Boulevard on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2004. At the age of 86, Isabel Sanford passed away on July 9, 2004. Everyone in the family, Isabel Sanford, once talked about how she influenced Weezy Jefferson's personality. Known for her popular roles in the 1970s and 1980s television series All in the Family and The Jeffersons, the late American actress Isabel Sanford once discussed the influence she had on her character. She is sadly missed. Before her passing, actress Isabel Sanford had a significant influence on both film and television. Before relocating to Hollywood, where she appeared in multiple television shows and motion pictures, she first rose to fame on Broadway, where she ruled for more than 30 years. In the 1970s, she starred in the sitcom All in the Family, 1971 to 1975, and its spin-off, The Jeffersons, 1975 to 1985, which gave rise to her most well-known role. The black couple in All in the Family, played by Sherman Hemsley and Sanford Hemsley, lived close to the bigoted Archie Bunker. In the television series The Jeffersons, she played Louise Weezy Jefferson, the proprietor of a prosperous dry cleaning company and the wife of Hemsley's obnoxious George. Sanford discussed the role she played in All in the Family and The Jeffersons, highlighting the influence she had on the character in an interview that Foundation Interviews posted. When asked if she had any say over the plots for her characters, she replied that everyone had a say if they thought the line was inappropriate for them, in which case it was changed. Next, the interviewer questioned Sanford about any instances in which she had to alter the plot to avoid getting the go-ahead from CBS executives. In response, she disclosed that she had never experienced such difficulties and that any problems would have been resolved prior to the performers performing. 10 months prior to her death, she had undergone preventive surgery on a neck artery, which had resulted in a decline in her health. Sanford also disclosed that she had previously told the screenwriters that her part was as pure as snow and that she wished she could add something to make it more interesting because Hemsley's character, George, had it all. They informed her that there were things George could say that she was not allowed to say. She added that by the time acting started, some of the things said in the writer's room had been deleted. Sanford requested that her characters speak up more than the writers did, but she was informed that she could if the need arose. Despite her purity, the late actress acknowledged that her character drew in viewers. She remembered a scene in which George had purchased a $300 watch for their son, Lionel, and her reaction had shocked and roared with laughter from everyone in the room. Such scenes, according to Sanford, epitomized her character's shock value, coming up with surprising lines and actions that left people in awe. Sanford passed away on July 9, 2004, at the age of 86. While being treated at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center, she passed away from natural causes. 10 months prior to her death, she had undergone preventive surgery on a neck artery, which had resulted in a decline in her health. Sanford is a Hollywood icon whose influence is still felt today. She made history in 1981 when she became the first black woman to win an Emmy Award for Best Actress in a Comedy Series. For many viewers of The Jeffersons, Isabel Sanford embodied the ideal wife, but in actuality, she left a problematic marriage after 3 children and expressed no desire to get married again. As the patient yet stern wife of her on-screen husband George Jefferson, Sherman Hemsley, Sanford played Louise Weezy Jefferson to a T. However, if Sanford had stayed with her real-life husband, according to People, none of the actress entered into marriage very quickly after graduating from high school. William Edward Sonny Richmond, her spouse, painted homes. The couple soon had Pamela, Eric, and Sanford as their 3 children, but their marriage would soon fall apart. In 1960, Sanford up and moved to an unpredictable California from the comforts of New York with her 3 children. Her dream was to become a movie star in Hollywood. A change of eye. The kids didn't miss him much, so I just let it go at that, she said to the outlet. I was a driven young woman, and he was weak. In 1980, Sanford said, "We agreed to disagree," in an interview with Ebony magazine. "We simply didn't agree on many things, so I felt it would be better to raise the kids by myself." When asked whether she would ever walk down the aisle again, the actress said emphatically, no. A month or so after Sanford and the children arrived in California, she received word that her husband, Sonny, had passed away following an altercation. Following your dreams. Sanford had participated in a number of theater plays prior to moving to California, but her first job there was as a key punch operator, a role she kept for 7 years. Despite this, Sanford persisted in pursuing her love of acting and occasionally found small theater roles. Stanley Kramer, a film director, offered her a part in the 1967 movie Guess Who's Coming to Dinner after observing her in James Baldwin's Broadway play The Ammon Corner in 1965. Sanford remembered, "That role was the first biggie. That got me a job in Los Angeles. Going all in for gold, for The New Yorker, the sky was only the beginning from that point on." Ace was drawn to her in the movie because of her performance. She was cast as Louise Weezy Jefferson in All in the Family by TV producer Norman Lear. After the successful CBS series debuted in 1971, Sanford and Hemsley gained enough popularity to warrant their own spin-off, The Jeffersons, by 1975. The show was an immediate hit and was based on the TV family's ascent from Queens to Manhattan due to George Jefferson's successful dry cleaning business. Sitcom vs. Reality. Without a doubt, Sanford did a fantastic job portraying Weezy. However, many people might not be aware that this was likely due to the fact that the TV character and Isabel Sanford were very similar. The actress remarked, "I don't think Isabel Sanford is too different from Louise Jefferson," and continued, "I was the boss when I was with my husband. I mean, it would work what I said. I won every argument, even though he might have felt he had won." Louise agrees as well. She is the one who keeps George Jefferson, her husband from television, grounded. "I was that way around my family. You just wait till Isabel gets home. Sonny would tell the kids whenever we had to correct them." Prize and A Company. Sanford received 5 Golden Globe nominations and 7 Primetime Emmy Award nominations for her portrayal of Weezy. In 1981, she also became the first African-American actress to win a Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series. With The Jeffersons, Sanford not only increased her visibility as an actor, but also made sure to finance a side project that provided for her family outside of her 11-year run on the primetime program. ILSM claims that the actress used the plot of The Jeffersons to her advantage by launching Weezy's Dry Cleaning, a dry cleaner. Indeed, Sanford spared no expense on that one. Sanford K. Sanford, her son, ran the business while the actress persisted in her acting endeavors. After the last episode of The Jeffersons aired in 1985, Isabel Sanford, an icon who continues to live on, starred in a number of movies and television shows, including Original Gangstas, Living Single, Hangin' with Mr. Cooper, and The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. 6 months after Sanford was bestowed with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in January 2004, the world lost a television personality who came to define a whole generation. According to the New York Times, Sanford passed away on July 9, 2004, at the age of 86 in a Los Angeles hospital while recuperating from neck surgery. In a one-night adaptation of The Jeffersons, produced by Lear and late-night host Jimmy Kimmel, actress and comedian Wanda Sykes brought Sanford's iconic character to life once more last month.